It's day 403 of Plug Me In, and this morning Prajak and I woke up in Jalgaon. We were put here in a guest house by the owner of the Mastech factory. In Mumbai I met Vibren and Arunach from WeCharge, who are rolling out EV infrastructure in India, and today we are going to the factory where their dreams are being made.
Working together with OEMs, with utilities and with the Indian government, and we're supported by the Dutch government to help them out with the smart charging infrastructure.
The owners picked us up in the morning for breakfast and gave us a tour through the facility.
We are making a battery chargers, industrial battery chargers. Yeah. Now we are introducing electrical vehicle chargers also, and all electrical panels also we are manufacturing as per our design and requirement of the customer. There is huge market in future because petroleum products are going to reduce, and one day there may be no petrol in the world.
Goal for today was to reach Akola. Leaving Jalgaon was not that easy. We had to cross an unpaved road with holes which is not that suitable for the car. Prajak led the way, regularly checking if there was enough space between ground and battery and removing stones from the road. When we reached the so-called highway, there was enough to see. Cows are sleeping next to the road in the garbage. A statue was bigger than my ego, and what struck me the most is that the roads are incredibly busy, delaying their journey a lot. We just arrived in Akola. I can't even remember. It was really a shitty ride. It was the worst ride so far. It was 180 kilometers and took us 6 hours, I believe. It was terrible. Yeah. I cannot adjust to the traffic here. So the guys from last night where we stayed, they arranged a hotel for us where we are standing now. But they didn't want to let us charge the car. They're super rude, like really rude. Luckily, apparently I'm in touch with the Plug in India group. It's a WhatsApp group with people who own an electric car in India, and apparently there are 5 people here in the city who have an electric car, which is quite unique. So one of the guys is figuring out where we can charge, and then we can pick another hotel.
No, I fucking hated the ride, dude. The roads are terrible, and like up till 2 days ago we were driving on like a 4-lane highway which is now like 2 lanes, but those 2 lanes are only half as wide as 1 lane in a big city. So, and like to overtake someone you need to actually get into, you need to put yourself into oncoming traffic to overtake the next person, which is kind of the hard part of like driving on this highway, but hopefully things will be better after Nagpur, yeah.
So we managed to find another hotel, and here the people were very friendly and were willing to let us charge. So they're now figuring out where to find a point. So it's just kind of been difficult, but yeah. How do you like it, electric cars?
It's wonderful. I mean, I wish I could have this kind of cars, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, hats off to you. You've been traveling for 13 months. Kudos, man.
Yeah. And you used to own an electric car.
Yeah.
You told me, yeah.
Yeah, I used an electric car. I was very happy with it. But since there is no services available over here, that's why I couldn't use it further.
Okay. But are there other people in this town using electric cars?
Yeah, there are 4-5 people here who are still using.
It's quite a lot, I think, because is this place a city or a village?
Yeah, it's a city.
It's a city.
Yeah.
How many people live here?
Around population is around 12 to 13 lakhs.
1.2 million. 1.2 million.
1.2 million. Oh, okay.
That's a small town.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 1.2 million, quite a lot, but still for inland India, I was expected that it will be hard here to have an electric car. The car is charging now, and they brought the whole electrician team to fix it. And yeah, this is a nice electrician. Thank you, sir. And they brought a whole panel just for this occasion, so I could charge a car. It's so nice, eh?
Nice.
Nice. Thank you guys.
This car is nice.
You like it?
Yes,
Yeah?
I like.
What do you like about it?
This is the car.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's 12 o'clock now, we just had some food and got back to the car and found out that it was not charging. And to be honest, that was not a big surprise for me. Because if you look at what they gave us, was this board, which is connected with this line, which looks way more than a washing line. And I wanted to see how it was connected, but they didn't want me they didn't want to show me that at first instance, but I insisted that they open this door. And then I found out that they just connected that line to some, yeah, what you call it, just the thing out is coming out the wall. Kind of a creative solution, but obviously definitely not good to charge an electric car. Obviously this is kind of a shitty situation, and it's already the third day that we're on the trip and the third day that we have problems with charging the car. And that being that we're not so far away from Mumbai and from civilization, and we're only getting into more places where it will be even tougher. I have a lot of things to worry about. I believe they just called the electrician who is coming here now and hope it will be sorted, but so far it sucks. What they just did, it's getting only even more funny. This is, it's almost not visible because it's so dark here. This is an air conditioning, and you have a special plug here for the airco. I never saw this plug before, I don't know what it is. But they just connected the board, which we just saw. They put the wire straight into this hole. Okay, so eventually we decided to give it a go with this pad. We're charging the car now, not from the front but in the back. There is something coming in. It's like -4, -5, it should be around -6, so it's definitely not 15 ampere what should come out of the wall. But for the moment it's all we have. So we have to see how this develops. It's 1 o'clock now and the car is still charging. We asked the security to check every 15 minutes and if it's stopped charging to wake us up. But just to be sure, we set alarms like every hour, so we have a pretty rough night to get up every time and see if the car is still alright. I'm really worried because it's gonna get even more tough from here, and while we're getting more inland, it also gets harder to get back eventually, because visa will run out and there are more problems. So yeah, got enough to figure out in the coming days. It's Saturday and we had a really sleepless night. I feel pretty tired, but the car is almost charged. A bit later because it's 12:30 now. It's charged until 101%, while 104 is the maximum. We're also missing a wheel cap, but I have it still in the back. So we're leaving now to the next location, but first we're going to the neighbors. They were coming here earlier to check out the cars, so they were very interested. And they have a shop here where they sell electric scooters, which I thought was quite unique. So we're going to check out what they are doing there.
So he used to sell batteries for electric vehicles earlier. And then he realized that electric vehicles are like a pollution-free and cheaper option for the locals around here. So he decided to start selling electric vehicles as well.
Okay.
And he apparently the fact that it causes no pollution is a big factor in his decision.
Why is he interested in environment? Because in India it doesn't seem like people care about it.
India में ऐसा तो ज़्यादातर लोगों को वातावरण की परवाह तो है नहीं. Also, like he's talking about how it's economical. So in a petrol car or a petrol scooter, you spend about 3.5 rupees. You spend about 3.5 rupees traveling a kilometer. But these bikes apparently you only spend about 10 paise a kilometer, which is 1/10 of a rupee. Yeah. So it's definitely cheaper, and I mean he's not really able to explain why he got interested in the environment. But it seems to be that there's a big trend that's catching up. So he's riding that wave. Okay.
We're planning to leave now, and as you can see, this is what happens. Like every time you get out of the car here in India, instantly, like from every corner of the street, like people come towards you and they want to hear your story and what you're doing and about the car and everything. It's totally funny. And I want to also take selfies and have autographs. And today we wanted to reach Akola, and compared to yesterday the trip was a lot easier. The roads were good, not so busy, and still a lot of cows, really a lot of cows. and you need to be careful with them because they are holy in India, and hitting one of them will get you in a serious amount of trouble. A few hours later we arrived in Akola. What just happened is that the guy we're staying at tonight is a farmer. He said it's only 500 meters from the main road to his farm. But it's a terrible road. There were stones everywhere, and I hit a stone one time. I'm gonna continue without the light. So it turned out to be that it's way more than 500 meters. We've been driving at least 2 kilometers, and the road was only getting worse, obviously. And we checked the other part, the remaining part of the road, and it was completely terrible. Rocks everywhere, and there were even some spots with water. So we asked now the farmer to get his truck. We're gonna lift everything what's in my car we're gonna lift everything what's in my car into his tracker. So we hope that the car will lift up, and then we're gonna drive the car back to the main road. And we can charge it at a friend of his probably. But this part what I've just been taken is like worst road I ever did. Yeah, we managed to make it back to the main road without any incidents this time, luckily enough. The car is here, and here's Pajak. So now we're going back to the village, where a friend of the farmer is going to plug us in. We are now in the village. We just plugged in the car, but the battery is still too hot to charge. But almost the whole village came out here to see what's going on. Hi. Cool, man. Yeah, so we have to wait a bit until the battery cooled down, I think. After a heavy motorbike ride, we arrived at the house, at the farm actually. Yeah, thank you for inviting us here. What is your name? What is your name actually?
What?
Your name?
Vinay.
Vinay. Yeah, we met in a quite weird way, but I'm very happy that we are here now. This is an organic farm?
Yeah, this is organic farming, and we are doing, I think, from 34 years organic.
34 years already?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure tomorrow we will see more about the organic part. But it's an interesting house also. Can you show us a little bit of what you have here?
All is mud house. We use a total mud. There is no bricks and no cement and no other.
Yeah, okay, wow.
Only mud.
And when I arrived here I already saw like there were a lot of dogs barking, and I see some cats playing. How many animals do you have here? And what can I expect more? Are there any more?
The cats and dogs are live here together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have snakes, crocodiles.
Yeah, snakes is there.
Snakes, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we can't see that with poisonous snake. Yeah.
No poison.
Yeah, no poisonous.
After this long day, the good man made us a nice dinner and we passed out afterwards. If you have been enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel and you will receive the next video very soon.